everybody, to another segment of 120 Seconds. As always, I'm Stockwell. This time around, I'm reviewing the Resuscitation by Dr. Gigglez. Now, Dr. Gigglez is not a new name to me. It's somebody I've known about for 20 plus years, way back in the mp3.com days. If you were to search horrorcore, his name would always come up. So I considered him back then to be serviceable horrorcore, and I would pretty much put him in the same category today with this new album. He's kind of doing the same thing he's always done, and you might really dig that. It reminds me of like the old psychological, specifically the Mr. Hyde stuff. So kind of the, necro-y sounding beats, B-level horror. It's blood and guts horrorcore for sure. The rhymes are just a little bit simple, like Mr. Hyde. And, a lot of the hooks are just kind of the same few words or the same, word just kind of shouted or said over and over again. So, again, it's serviceable. So I don't hate it, but I don't love it. And it's just kind of always how I felt about Dr. Gigglez. So there are a couple tracks that do stand out to me, specifically Tickle Time Hospital. That hook is great. There's a song called Rigor Mortis with Mars. That's a good one. King Gordy has an absolutely killer verse on that song. It's kind of a posse track. I think there's like Bizarre and Fury and some other guys on there. It's not necessarily guest heavy, but there are some high level guests on here. The last guest I want to touch on, and it's the last point that I want to touch on, is I talk about simple rhyming, I don't know, kind of a lot. And almost always people on YouTube will kind of defend whoever I'm kind of talking about or whatever. And I want to give you a prime example. If you listen to the track called I'm Decomposing, again, it features Jay Reno. Just listen to like the first couple of bars of Dr. Gigglez' verse versus the first couple of bars of the Jay Reno verse. Now, there may be a lot of people that say, hey, there's no difference to me. I fuck with it both. Cool. To me, it's all the difference in the world, right? So you can check it out for yourself. As always, click the links below. Check out that track. Check out the whole album. Give Dr. Gigglez a shot. You might really fuck with them. And wouldn't that just be the fucking worst thing in the world, Juggalos, for you to click on and find some new music that you could bump and that you could enjoy and get into? Wouldn't that be the fucking worst? All right, that's my whole point. Until next time, thanks again, everybody.